Okay, here we go. So we are going to learn all about drawing faces this week. And what you need to do is get out of your art kit your sketchbook, okay, a pencil, a big eraser, and your pencil sharpener, okay? When I point this camera down, I'm not going to be able to see exactly what you guys are doing because it's going to be pointed at my hands. So what I need for you guys to do is, if Nora and Madeline, you have a question, you need to speak up so we can hear you, okay? If you're struggling with something, just say, hey, so that we can help you through whatever it is that you're doing, okay?
Okay.
You girls ready to start?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me adjust my camera. Okay, let me know when you can see my sketchbook pretty good. This is a new tripod for me. Okay.
I can see it.
You can see it? Is that pretty good right there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my favorite thing is a new sketchbook. I'm gonna get a little trash can so I can sharpen my shavings into the trash can. Okay, so there's a few rules when it comes to drawing. The first rule is there's really no secrets. And that's not really a rule. That's just something you need to know. Drawing takes time and it takes determination. You have to not be afraid to make mistakes, okay? So my drawing teacher in college said, he would say, keep your pencil sharp, but your eraser sharper. And what he meant by that was mentally prepare yourself to erase a lot, okay? So,
but not too much.
Right. Well, I mean, this is why we have these awesome erasers. You see? These are like the best erasers. That's why you get such a big eraser, is because you're going to need it, okay? We also use a really light pencil. Do you know what that means, Nora, to use a really light pencil? It means that you don't press down very hard, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate what that means here. Give me just a second, okay? Cracking open my new sketchbook. Okay, here we go. So this is what a light pencil looks like. You may not be able to see it very well. You see how gently I'm using my pencil?
We can't see
hold my pencil.
Right there, Kristen.
What'd you say?
We couldn't see your hand up there at the top.
Oh, okay. Here. Better?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. You see this right here? I'm gently putting my pencil on the paper. So gentle. Because then, look at that. Can you guys see that kind of?
Yeah.
Okay, then when I erase, it's easy to erase. Because we already know that we're going to be erasing
A lot.
That's just part of the deal. See, look, can you even see where it was?
No.
It's like I never even drew on it. Amazing. Okay, so we keep all these tools really close to us. And hold on a second. Okay. Sorry guys, there's people coming to my door. So the first thing that we do when we draw faces is we draw an upside down egg. Or if you want to draw a right side up egg and then just turn it around, that's fine. The reason we draw an egg shape is because our heads are wide at the top but skinny at the bottom, right? You can feel that, can't you? Right here. It's wide and then it comes down. So when we're drawing a head, we want to make sure that the top of our head is wider than the bottom of our head, okay? So here I go. I'm going to use my whole page for this. Now look at how I'm making I'm not trying to get it perfect the right time at the first time. I don't expect to get it perfect, okay?
Okay.
And then when I've got lots of lines here. Can you guys see that? Can you see all my lines?
Sort of.
How about that? Can you see them?
Yeah.
Then I erase the ones that I don't want, okay? Okay. Now, the next thing that I do is I sketch a line, a vertical line, and vertical means straight up and down, a vertical line right through the middle of my head. Really light, because I'm definitely gonna come back and I'm gonna erase this, okay?
Okay.
Right through the middle. And then I do the same thing horizontally. I do a horizontal line, that means side to side, straight through the middle, okay? There we go. Okay. You see there? Nora and Madeline, let me know when you guys are caught up.
Okay.
Let me see if I can make it to where my video is big.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, they're cheaper.
Show my video.
Yeah.
Am I really big on your end, everybody?
What I had to do was turn my phone right side up and then sideways again for it to actually snap to being sideways. I'm not sure why.
Am I not sideways?
No, I don't think you are.
Okay, hold on one second.
I feel like you're glitching.
It just says there are 2 queen beds.
I think you're frozen too.
That's about queen. And then it says junior suite, 1 king.
Did that fix it?
No. Oh, yeah. There.
Is it better?
1 king bed, ocean view.
Yeah, it still has like the black lines on each side of your screen, but
What about this way?
Junior suite.
Wait, hold on, let me do this.
you're sideways.
Queen.
No, I can just see the door.
You can just put it back the way it was because that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so is everybody here? Do we have an egg and a vertical line and a horizontal line?
Awesome.
Yeah. Nora? Are you good too? Let me check on you. Oh, her microphone's off.
She says she's good. She shook her head yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the first time I'm doing it on my phone, so bear with me. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is draw the eyes. So I just draw my eyes like a football. And the first thing I do is I put an eye in the very middle to get my spacing right. So if we look at our face, we have an eye here, right? And an eye over here. But our eyes are 1 eye apart. So if you put your fingers on the outer corners of your eye and then just keep them the same distance, don't move them, and then put them in between your eyes, it's about the same, okay? So the spacing of our eyes right here, our eyes are 1 eyeball apart. So in order to get the spacing right, what I do first is I'm just drawing a football shape, okay? So like draw a rainbow up top and then a reverse rainbow on the bottom. Think of it like that. Just an arch, right? Oh, I think this eyeball may be too big. No, it's fine, okay. You should have a little space on either side of your face. Okay. So I'm gonna have 3 eyes on my head at first, and it's gonna look crazy. But this is just so we can get the spacing correct, okay?
467.
Can you see that?
Just the rose versus 432.
I'm gonna put my paper down, and you guys let me know if you're struggling with something.
There you are. No, I'm not. I unmuted myself.
Give me a thumbs up when you guys are done with the eyes. You good, Nora? Okay. Madeline, let me know when you're done too, sweetheart.
She's got a thumbs up.
Okay, perfect. Thanks, Jess. Okay, so now we're gonna leave our eyes just like this for now, okay? We're gonna come back to them. You divide your face up again, right? So like halfway between your eyes and the top of your head, we're gonna draw another horizontal line, okay? It needs to be equidistant from the eyes to the top of the head. And then we're gonna do it again at the bottom of the face. So from the eyes to the bottom of the head, we're drawing a horizontal line about equidistance. Like right in the middle is what I'm trying to say. Just like that, okay? Just like that. Remember,
You mean like right here or up here?
both. You do it, so I'll end up having, look, see this? I'll have 3 horizontal lines. One in between my eyes and the top of my head right here. I did a horizontal line right here. And another one from the eyes and the bottom of the head. So what you'll end up with is 3 horizontal lines. Can you see that, Madeline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nora, could you see that?
I can't see everybody at the same time.
Okay. You're doing great, Nora.
Okay.
You just need another line halfway between the bottom of your chin and your eyes. You need one right here.
Okay, so you still need one here at the bottom. Yeah.
And then one right here. This is going to be your hairline.
Yep.
And then where your nose and mouth go.
Yes.
Like this.
Okay? You're doing great, Nora. Good job, Madeline. That looks awesome.
Okay, so
Let
you
me see the real face.
need one here and one here.
You got it, Nora?
I think we're doing a little better.
Listen, hey, it's fine. We're gonna try it 2 different ways, okay? We're gonna try it 2 different ways. And Nora, I don't want you to get frustrated. Okay, sweetheart? This is just like, if you make a mistake, it's no big deal. Okay? That's why you have your awesome eraser.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, and Nora, it's just the 4 of us this week, okay? So if you are like, I'm frustrated and I don't know how to do this, all you have to do is say it, okay? We will coach you through it. Yeah?
Okay.
It's just the 4 of us. You just got to speak up. Like, you can leave your microphone on. You don't have to put it on mute. We don't care about what's going on in the background because we all have crazy houses, okay? This is why I have to come up to the studios because I have 2 wild and crazy little boys who will just be nuts in the background, okay? So you just say to us, I'm frustrated, and we'll stop and we will help you, okay?
Okay.
I don't want you to be frustrated. Okay, Nora?
Mm-hmm.
You just got to let us know. You just got to holler at us, okay? Okay, so we're going to move on to the next step. If you need for anybody to slow down, just say it, okay? Okay, here we go. Madeline, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. And if it would it help if I did some of this stuff in marker so you guys could see it on my paper a little bit better?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go get a Sharpie. Hold on one second.
Ooh.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go over all the lines I've already done with a Sharpie, okay? So we've got our head, we've got our upside down egg, okay? We've got our eyes. I'm not gonna do the Sharpie for the middle eye because I'm gonna erase that, okay?
Okay, the eyes go in the center.
Okay, you see that? Is that a little bit better? I'm gonna do it this way. Okay.
The eyes are tricky. Usually when we draw a face, we draw our eyes further up on the circle.
Yeah.
But if they're actually right in the middle of our head, it doesn't seem like they are,
Yeah.
but they really are right in the middle.
They are. And let me tell you why they're right in the middle with the way that we're drawing this, okay? So we're drawing from the top of our head right here, the crown of our head right here to our chin. So we're making a 3-dimensional object, which is our head, and we're putting it on the paper. We're taking it from 3 dimensions to 2 dimensions. And in order to make it look realistic, you've got to do some stuff that at first seems really weird. So if you measure your face, like if you take your fingers and you measure from the top of your head to your eyeballs like this, you see how I'm doing? And I keep my fingers in the same place and I just drag them down. It's the same distance, okay? I know it's hard to believe at first, but we're drawing from the tippy top of our head, so we have to leave a chunk of our head for hair. And if we draw from the top of our head to our chin, that means that the eyes are in the middle of our head. So right now, your person should look like an alien. If your person looks like an alien, then you're doing it correct, okay? Or at least what we think aliens look like. Guess the truth is we don't really know. Okay, so.
Well, looks great, Madeline.
Good, Madeline, good. Okay, here we go.
Awesome, Nora.
Line is gonna be our hair.
Perfect.
You see right here? So I have my 3 lines, this line right here, this line down here. I'm gonna draw with my Sharpie, I'm gonna start drawing the features. Okay, now, I'm gonna draw a girl, but you can draw a boy. Or, forgive me, I'm gonna draw long hair. You can draw whatever kind of hair you wanna draw, but the hairline goes down like this, okay? So you start at your line and draw a curved line down. And that'll be your hairline. And if you draw short hair, then the hair is gonna stay in the top part like this.
Pretty tricky.
And you can do the hair any kind of way, right? Like if a kid has spiky hair, then you can spike it, okay? It's just like a for instance, or a mohawk. You can draw the mohawk in the middle. Okay.
Oh, it reminds me of something.
I don't know what.
I forgot the name.
Well, let us know when you think of it, okay? But if I
Okay.
want to draw long hair, then I'm just going to continue it down like this. This is long straight hair. And most of this stuff is not that important. What we're working on today is facial proportions. That means we're just working on getting everything the right size and in the right place, okay? We're not worried about all the little details. We're just practicing getting our facial proportions correct. That's good, Madeline. That's really good, okay?
Okay.
Now I'm gonna draw the nose and the mouth. And typically when I draw my nose and the mouth, I use this bottom line right here that we've already drawn. You see right here, I use this as my guideline down here, okay? I draw the nose like, you know how like when you fill in a multiple choice answer, right above my horizontal line, I fill in a bubble, okay? Just like that. Easy peasy lemon breezy. Just pretend like you're filling in a multiple choice bubble. Then I draw a curved line like this, okay, on either side of the nostril. You see where I'm going? Okay. Now I'm going to show you something that's kind of cool. Let me know when you're ready to look. Excellent, Madeline. Perfect. Okay, so I want you to put your finger on the tip of your nose, just right here. And then I want you to follow the side of your nose up, right in between your eyes. And then look what happens. It goes into our eyebrows. So this nose bone kind of curves into our eyebrow bone. Like it gets skinny in the middle. It's wide down here. It gets skinny in the middle. And then it goes up into our eyebrows. So let me show you how I draw that, okay? So those lines that I just drew down here, I'm gonna draw them up in between my eyes, and then I'm gonna curve them up above my eyes. And then I'm gonna do it to the other side. What I do to one side, I need to do to the other side. See that? Let me know when you guys are ready to move on to the next thing.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, Nora, are you ready, sweetie? That's good, Madeline. Good job.
Good job, Nora. That looks great.
Okay, for some reason, Jess, I'm not always seeing Nora, so thank you
Okay.
for letting me know.
Yeah, that's
Here's new. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're gonna draw a mouth. Oh my goodness gracious. Everybody freaks out about mouths. So let me show you the way I do it. We're gonna use our face again as guidelines. So if you put your finger right in the middle of your eyeball and you just draw a line straight down, you're gonna be at the corner of your mouth, okay? So when I'm trying to figure out how big to make my mouth, I put a little line right here in the middle of my eyeballs. See, I know this is hard to see, but let me put it up to the camera. Can you see
It's
that?
like
They look like teardrops coming down the middle of my eyes. And then I draw it straight down. All the way down, just like that, to the bottom of my face.
Have more tears.
Yeah, think of it like tears. All the way down. And that is going to tell me how wide my mouth is.
Okay.
Okay?
And
Now, we have a little space right here in between our nose, like our nose and the top of our mouth. It's just like a little dip. Can you feel that little dip? You feel that little dip right there? Yeah. We're going to draw that, and then we'll know where the top of our mouth is, okay? So this is how I draw that little dip. I go like this. I just do like a little squiggle line. Okay? Can you see my little squiggle? You see that, Nora? Just a little squiggle right in between my nostrils. And then that tells me where it gives me a good distance in between my nose and my mouth. Now, when I'm drawing the top of my mouth, I draw it kind of like how you draw a heart, right?
Yeah.
So I go like this and then like this. Think of it, our mouths are kind of like a smushed heart. You see that?
It's almost like a sad face.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over this with marker.
Like this.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. Okay, so that's the top of my mouth. And the bottom of my mouth is again like an upside down rainbow. Let's see if you guys can see me. Okay, so like this. Okay. And then I draw a line in the middle. I split it in half. You see that? I'm going to go over it with marker. Okay. When you do that, once you're done with that, then you can erase all your guidelines if you want to, okay? You don't need them anymore. Okay. Then, if you want to do the ears in this exercise, I draw the letter C. The ears go, the top of your ear is usually in line with the corner of your eye, and the bottom of your ear falls somewhere between the corner of your mouth and your nose. Typically, it's right in between your eyes and your nose. So I'm going to draw that really fast. And then when you guys get to the point that you're drawing ears, just let me know that you're there, okay?
Okay.
So I think I'm drawing my ears like the letter C and then a backward C. Okay, I'm gonna go over that with marker. And for this exercise, I just do a little squiggle. In the ears. Okay. Madeline, are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Nora, are you doing okay?
Can you redo the step for the ears? Because I was
Yeah.
still erasing.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, can you see where I am?
Yeah.
So right in between your eyes and your nose, that's how long your ears are. So draw a letter C that goes from the corner of your eye to about where your nose and mouth are, okay? So your ears are from here to here. Like you can usually measure it like just like that, okay? So my picture, my ear, I do one side just like that. You see how long it is? Eye,
Yeah.
the nose, and then I do the same thing on the other side. Just think of it like the letter C and then a backward C. And then I just draw a little squiggle right there in the middle, okay?
Like this?
Yes, good job. Nora,
I'm
how
at
you?
jewelry. I'm gonna add some jewelry.
Do it. Add
Great,
some-
Nora.
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. So now we're at the last few steps of this exercise, okay? Let me move my thing back a little bit. Okay. So we're going to add a few details, but for what we're trying to accomplish today, this is everything. Facial proportions just mean that we're putting things in the right place and we're making them the right size. So this is a way that you can map out your face before you ever even start drawing details. So the details I like to add really quick are in the eyes, but we're gonna work later on the eyes, okay? So if you just wanna watch me do this, you're not ready to do it, that's okay, because we're gonna do it later on in the week, okay? So I like to add my eyebrows. I just usually shape them up. By the time you get to my age, you're super good at shaping up your eyebrows. It's a miracle my eyebrows survived the 90s. Okay, so then the way I draw my eyes, I think my eyes on this face are a little bit too big, is I like think of it as like drawing a circle in your eye. You can actually with your pencil go ahead and draw a circle, but typically you can't see your whole, you can't see the whole circle part of your eye when your eyes just open normally. So I draw like that, then I draw a big dot in the middle. Okay, a big dot in the middle. Woo, she's got big ol' eyes. I guess this is a self-portrait. Okay, now, the way I draw the color part of the eye is I think of it as like if the dot in your eyeball is the sun, then the color part of your iris, the little lines that we can see in your iris, they're like the sun rays, okay? So I just draw lines that come out of the middle dot. Okay? Just like that. And then when I add my eyelashes, I curve my eyelashes toward the nose. So the top and the bottom. I'm going to do a few more eyelashes. Okay. And that's it. That is basically how we do facial proportions, okay? Oh man, you guys are knocking it out of the park. That's really good, Madeline.
Do they have any shampoo or conditioner?
Okay, now when you guys get to a good stopping place, I'm gonna let Jess take over for us and talk more about the exercise that we have in the curriculum plan. But for this, you'll need to add a mirror.
Okay.
Okay.
Mirror.
Mirror. I meant mirror.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. You ready, Nora? All right. I got my mirror. Okay, so I draw faces a lot like Kristen draws faces. I think it's pretty accepted, all the facial proportions, pretty much everyone starts with about the same way. But I do it a little bit different. But this will give us a lot of practice. So you guys want to put your hand up to your face like this. See that? You guys see that your hand is about the same size as your face. From the tip of your finger to the bottom of your palm. It's about the same size, right?
Yeah.
So I like to use my hand and just put it on my paper. I'm just gonna set it down on my paper. And I'm going to make a mark at the tips of my finger and the bottom of my palm.
So we're gonna trace our hand, sort of.
Nope, I'm just making two little marks. Here, I'll mark it darker too so you can see it. So I'm just putting my hand on my paper and I'm going to make a little mark at the top of my middle finger and at the bottom of my palm. Do you see those two little marks on my paper?
Yeah.
And then what I like to do is we can look in the mirror again. And everyone has a little bit of a different face shape. Some people's faces are more circular. Some people's faces are oval. I have a very oval face shape. Some people's faces are more squared, the top and the bottom. Some people have a heart-shaped face, like an egg-shaped face, like it's wider on the top and thinner on the bottom. So you guys can look in the mirror and say, I think my face looks like a circle or a square? What do you guys think?
I feel like an oval.
Yeah, oval. What about you, Nora? What do you think your face shape is? If you had to draw a line around your face, what do you think it would be? Maybe a heart?
Oval?
An oval, okay. Can do that. Okay, so I'm going to, okay, so I like to draw a circle to start with. And you can start your circle at the top where we made that mark. And it doesn't have to go all the way down to the chin mark yet. Doesn't have to go all the way down to here yet. But just make a circle, and you can see I'm going around several times just to get a circular shape. Sometimes it takes some practice to get a circle just right. And then you can erase some of those excess lines. Okay. You got that, Nora? I don't want to leave you behind. How you doing, Nora? I can't hear you. Okay, and then I'm going to draw like, it's kind of like a rectangle down here that goes up to my circle. So bottom part kind of goes up to my circle here. And this is going to be your chin, okay? And it can be whatever shape you think your face is going to be, your face shape is. And then I'm going to erase the part of the circle that was in the middle. So it kind of connects those two shapes. You guys see that? So you should have something like that. Perfect, Nora. That looks great. I like your puppy. He's very cute. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing that we did with Kristen. We're going to draw a line down the center of your page and draw it lightly so you can erase it later. Okay. I'll draw mine darker so you guys can see it better. So that's just going to cut my face in half. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it in half again. And it's like almost where that circle and that rectangle met. Maybe a little bit above it. You doing good, Nora? Doing good, Madeline?
Yeah.
Perfect. That looks great. Okay, and then same with Kristen. Your eyes are going to go on that line or even just above that line.
Gotta draw the eyes.
Yep, you kind of try and draw like an almond shape or an oval or football. Looks great, Madeline. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Now you can erase that middle eye if you'd like before. Okay. Now our mouth and our nose are going to go right in the middle between our eyes and our chin. So you can draw a line if you need help with figuring out where to place it. And the way I like to draw a nose is I like to draw a circle on that middle line. Okay, see that circle? And then I'm going to draw two smaller circles kind of overlapping that middle circle. Okay, see those circles? Can you hold it closer, Madeline? It's hard to see.
They need
Yep,
to go
just
below
like
your
that.
face, honey.
Oh, yeah, you're drawing them on the other side. You're drawing them on your forehead. So this thinner part, like where your face gets smaller, that's going to be your chin. So erase those circles and flip your paper around. See, so this is going to be where my hair goes, and this is where my nose and my mouth goes, and that's my chin right here.
There's all this to be down here. You erase it.
How you doing, Nora?
So,
Okay.
I bet it's amazing.
Did you
You
start
show us?
over? It looks great.
Yeah, that's good, Nora. That's really
perfect.
good.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use that kind of as a guideline, and I'm going to start drawing around my circles on the bottom, kind of making little U shapes. You guys see how that part is darker? Just around the bottom, I made a U shape around the bottom of that circle, a U shape around the bottom of that circle, and a U shape around the bottom of that circle. And then I'm just going to erase the tops of my circles. So it looks like that. Beautiful,
Good
Nora.
job, Nora.
That looks great.
Excellent.
How you doing, Madeline? Did you get your nose in the right place?
Sort of.
Sort of. Okay, so now, yeah, we're gonna draw this little area right underneath our nose, a little dip. You ready, Madeline?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, do you see how this dips underneath my nose and kind of creates that dip in my lip? Okay, we're gonna draw that right here. So I like to just draw a little U shape again, right underneath my nose. All right, perfect. Okay, so for my lips, I like to draw one circle on one side of that U shape, another circle on the other side of that U shape. So it looks like that. Good job, you got it in the right spot. Okay, so 2 little circles right next to each other underneath that U shape. All right, and then I'm going to draw a 3rd circle to kind of make a triangle of circles. Okay. And then just like I did with my nose, I'm going to start going over my circles just around the top edge. They kind of give the top part of my lip some shape. You can see that? I drew this line here, just around the top part of my circles. Okay, and then I'm just going to draw a little line at the bottom. Underneath that bottom circle. Yep, that looks great. Looks good. Okay, and then in the middle, I'm going to draw another little line that goes around those circles. So I drew a line right here that kind of goes around the shape of those circles. Okay, I'm going to erase my circles so you can see what lines will be left. So those are my lips. Okay. So you can take these lines further out if you'd like. You see that? I kind of just extended some of my lines out just a little bit. And I don't like to connect my lips all the way around. I like to leave space. So it kind of just gives the shape of lips. How you doing, Nora? You got it? Good. You got it, Madeline?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is our hairline. So again, you can make that line in between the top of your head and your eyes, just halfway in between. Okay, and then for my hairline, there's always a part usually on your hair. This is your part where your hair goes this way on this side and this way on the other side. unless you have it pulled back. So I like to make that part in my hair. So I just kind of swoop it down, make this like little S shape on one side, and then swoop it down on the other side. Like that. And do you see how it kind of goes along this line and then goes around? So if your part is right in the middle, you can draw that, or mine's off to the side. Okay. And then you can draw the top part of your hair. And I think your hair gets a little poopy, so it goes a little bit above the line that you drew for your head. I like to give my hair some volume. Okay, do you guys see that? Okay, and then on in between our eye line and our nose line, we're going to draw our ears. Okay. So just like Kristen said, they're kind of like a C shape. And I kind of bring it in a little bit and curve it up. So I start to make a little C shape, and then I curve it in and then go back around. So there's a smaller C and a bigger C. Big C and little C. Perfect.
Good job, Nora.
Okay, yeah, so do that again on the other side.
Good job, Madeline.
Awesome, Madeline. Okay, and then you can I usually just put like a smaller little S shape or C shape.
For the inside of her ear.
Yep, on the inside. That's going to be like this little part of your ear. This little flap. Okay, and then we can draw our eyebrows, and they kind of start at the edge of our eye and go up and around. And you can make them thicker or leave them like that. My eyebrow is thicker towards this part and thinner towards that part. And they do not have to look the same. My eyebrows are probably really big, but that's okay. Big eyebrows right now. Okay, so you can erase. I'm going to erase just a little bit of my eyebrow to make them a little smaller. Okay, and then you can add your pupil if you'd like. So like Kristen said, it's kind of like a circle on the inside, but you usually don't see the whole circle. So you can draw a circle inside your eye, but you also have an eyelid. So you can draw a little line that kind of follows the shape of the top part of your eye, but goes over that ball to kind of hide some of it And then I'm going to erase the top part of my ball. You guys can see on my other eye that I kind of drew this other line right underneath. So when I draw my circle, part of it's underneath that eyelid. Okay, and then you can draw a little ball in the middle of your eye. And just like Kristen showed you, you guys can add eyelashes and shade it. But that's pretty much your face. And then I like to maybe add my hair going down underneath, behind my ear, like it's tucked behind my ear. And you can kind of go around the outline of your face at the bottom. You can even add a neck at the bottom. And every time you do this, you'll get better and better at it.
Yep. You girls have done great today. I think of all the lessons that you have to do for drawing faces, this is the hardest one.
Yeah.
Learning where everything goes. It's kind of tedious and it's like really mathematical. But once you have this down, drawing faces is easy peasy lemon breezy.
I want to see your faces. Show me yours, Nora. Woohoo!
Good
That
job,
looks
Nora.
great. You still working on yours, Madeline?
Yeah.
That looks great, Madeline.
Excellent. You guys are knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then you can color it in or paint it or whatever you'd like.
Whatever you'd like to do. Tomorrow, girls, the roll of like that almost, it's like a light brown colored paper, that's tracing paper. Tomorrow, we're gonna draw using the light from a window. So you'll need tape and you'll need a picture of a face. You can use the ones that we've included in your curriculum, or you can, you know, use any picture of a face that's just lying around in a magazine, newspaper, anything like that. And we're gonna tape it up on the window, okay?
Ooh.
So that's what we'll need to for tomorrow's drawing exercise.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, so you'll have to move your camera with you.
Yeah, exactly. Or your computer.
Or your computer.
Do you girls have any questions for us?
No.
No? Okay, awesome. Well, then we will see you all tomorrow.
Yep. You girls did great.
So good.
Bye.
I can't wait to see what you guys come up with tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.